Yo, it's Bryan here. Today, talking about the San Francisco 49ers. As always, posing the question to you guys, Niner faithful, also anybody outside the NFL, will the 49ers suffer a Super Bowl hangover? This is very important just because of the fact, for me, I definitely believe in it. If you don't know already what the Super Bowl hangover is where a team makes it to the Super Bowl and then the next year they just flounder, they do terrible. Examples in my case are definitely the LA Rams in 2019. This year, in 2018, they made it to the Super Bowl, lost to the New England Patriots. The following year, they did not make the playoffs at all. Another example recently is the Carolina Panthers 2015. I was definitely there because I live in Charlotte. They lost to the Denver Broncos in Super Bowl 50, and in 2016 they ended up not making the playoffs as well. They actually had a terrible season. I want to pose this question to you guys just because of the fact I believe it's a real curse, a real hangover thing. Hopefully the 49ers, for me personally, they do not suffer this cause. With the team that they have right now, I believe they can get through it and hopefully make it to Super Bowl 55 in 2021. Just want to do this interesting topic. Hope you guys do enjoy this video, and yeah, I'm going to get this video started. But before I do, please like and subscribe. That definitely helps me out a lot. Click that bell notification to get notified of future videos. Share this channel, share this content with fellow Niner faithfuls. Also check out my website for articles pertaining to other things with the 49ers and around the NFL. Kind of a new website if you don't know already, and hope you guys do enjoy it as well. That's it. Let's get this video started. 49ers Super Bowl hangover. Will they have one in 2020? Alright, Super Bowl hangover time. An example I'm going to be using, as I said in the beginning of the video, the 2015 Carolina Panthers, just because of the fact I live in Charlotte. I know this team pretty well. I've been following them. I followed that 15-1 season and that heartbreaking loss to the Denver Broncos in Super Bowl 50. Got to root for my hometown team somewhat if the 49ers aren't in it. Anyways, 2016 and beyond, they only made the playoffs one time in 2017. 2016 was a very down year after their Super Bowl 15-1 season. They've never been able to recover from that. They have new ownership right now with David Tepper, going with the new coach, Matt Rule. Ron Rivera is not there anymore. Cam Newton's future is in question. I don't know if he's going to be there. In Carolina, most likely not, but we'll see then. But yeah, I mean, the Panthers, they definitely never recovered from that Super Bowl 50 loss, and hopefully the 49ers, they do not fall into that symptom. They do not get psychologically beat in terms of future of this team from 2020 and beyond. I believe with the team that they have right now, with Kyle Shanahan as their coach, although Super Bowl 50 forward was a little bit questionable, but look at the roster, look at the coaching staff, everyone is looking like mostly intact. We do have a couple of changes, but I'll talk about that in another video. Jimmy Garoppolo, I still believe him as quarterback. A lot of people are having a little bit of doubts about him, but I still think he's a great quarterback. Defensively, for the most part, I think it's going to be intact. Free agency's coming up, so a couple of players are in the question marks about that. Guys like Kwan Alexander, D4, going to be completely healthy come week 1. Nick Bosa. This team, this roster is loaded to make another Super Bowl run. It's a young roster as well. It's not one of those things where everyone's like age 35, 36, and then they have to dismantle the roster after their Super Bowl loss season. I hope to see that the 49ers are going to recover from this. And for me, personally, the big concern, the big question mark for the whole 49ers thing in 2020 is how they're going to deal with the Super Bowl loss psychologically. Because really, when I look at Super Bowl hangovers like the Rams and the Panthers and what have you, I think it's more of a psychological thing. I don't think it's because of a talent issue. I just believe psychologically, when you lose the way they did, it doesn't really help at all. The Falcons, luckily, when they were 28-3 against the Patriots, they were able to make the playoffs the following year, but they are having some down years ever since then. Dan Quinn's job has been in question. A lot of things, a lot of factors coming into a Super Bowl hangover, but for me, personally, in San Francisco, I think they're built to not have one at all in 2020 and beyond. I think they can get back to the Super Bowl in 55 with, as I said, the roster, with the potential guys coming to this team in 2020, whether it's the draft, whether it's free agency. We'll see them. I believe this team is ready to lock and load. I know they're motivated after this loss. George Kittle said they're going to be back in the Super Bowl. I believe in him at 100%. I really, really do, because this team is that good. It's a young team, and the way that they built this team, the way that the roster is constructed, I think it's a perfect balance between having players drafted like Nick Bosa and George Kittle, having guys in free agency like D4, Kwan Alexander. They didn't go one way or the other. Problems with teams that I've seen is too draft heavy, like Ted Thompson, the Packers in the 2010s. The Rams, you look at them in 2018, made it to the Super Bowl, lost to the Super Bowl, but the big reason why they were able to make it was because of all the free agent acquisitions that they made in that offseason. And now, looking at it, I mean, they have a lot of problems in terms of that. So they essentially tried to buy their way into a Super Bowl title. Didn't really work out too much for them, in my opinion. The 49ers, they did a really good job of blending between the draft and free agency. I expect them to do a great job this year in 2020 offseason. I believe with the roster, the talent, the coaching staff, ownership being 100% all in 2020, also with the other things that you take into account too, I believe this team can go back to the Super Bowl 55, make the playoffs, and hopefully get the 6th Lombardi trophy. The only concern for me personally, and everyone knows when you lose a Super Bowl, is definitely psychologically. How are they going to handle this? And I believe the 49ers, they would do a really good job on handling this. They did have a Super Bowl loss in 47 against the Ravens, and they ended up making back to the NFC Championship game in 2013. So I'm hoping for a similar result, but the difference is we win a Super Bowl and get the revenge that we definitely deserve from that 54 loss just recently. So that's really it, you guys. For me, I don't think they're going to be suffering a Super Bowl hangover. I might be completely wrong, but I really don't care, to be honest with you. I believe in this team. You guys believe in this team in San Francisco. We'll see what that takes us to. I'm going to end this video right here, you guys. Please let me know what you guys got for Super Bowl hangover. Do you believe the 49ers will suffer one in 2020? I'd like to hear what you guys say in the comments below. If you guys like this, please like and subscribe. That's going to definitely help me out a lot. I'll be catching you guys up probably tomorrow on a Friday. I'll see y'all then. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Go Niners all day. Hot boys.